What a momentum trade for the yellow metal. Gold has now risen, Tom, over 20% since the dovish shift from the Fed back in Jackson Hole back in August. In just 6 weeks, added 20%, crossing 4,000 for the first time ever. It crossed 1,000 during the monumental Fed easing during the GFC. It crossed 2,000 during the COVID pandemic when the government started sending out stimulus checks. It crossed 3,000 on Trump tariffs and the worries back in April, now notching 4,000 for the first time ever on perhaps, as Ray Dalio mentioned, a diversification trade away from the U.S. dollar. But, Tom, if you look back on the winning trades this century, gold really takes the crown. You might as well have just turned off your Bloomberg terminal, shoved it all into gold and opened it back up today. But gold has really outperformed since this century. And the interesting thing about the session yesterday is that gold is rising, even if the equity market is up or down, even if Bitcoin is up or down. Very interesting to see that both Bitcoin and the S&P 500 were in the red yesterday, but it didn't stop gold from notching another 1% gain. We've actually now snapped that winning streak for the S&P 500. It was on a 7-day winning streak that ended yesterday on the worries, as you mentioned, around the tech trade. But look, it has added 16 trillion since the lows in April. Ray Dalio, as we heard from there, did call the market frothy. But, Tom, it's really hard to turn these momentum trades around in a substantial way with the lack of government data in order to change the needle on the narrative.
OK, I think there's a disclosure, an important disclosure, Val. There's no way you would turn off your Bloomberg terminal even for a day. I think that's important to note.